Today we're looking at the Propel Pivot S. This is the first board from Propel that uses double kingpin trucks. I haven't opened it yet. We're gonna do it together. This video is a little bit different because, first of all, I don't usually do unboxings, but I'm gonna do it this time because the weather in Shanghai is just miserable right now. It's either super hot and humid or it's raining, or both. The reason I'm covering the Pivot S and not the Pivot GT is because of the price. The Pivot S is the cheaper model, the lower end model with the lower specs. The Pivot S is 518 watt hours and uses a 55 amp ESC. Top speed 60 kilometers per hour, range up to 44 kilometers with polyurethane wheels, deck carbon fiber, motors 6374, net weight 11.5 kilograms. That's pretty light for this category by today's standards. So this is what I'm seeing. Looks pretty nice so far. This base plate looks pretty nice. Taillight right on the base plate. So far so good. I guess these are pulleys for the all-terrain wheels. So the stock wheels are these polyurethane wheels. But if you want, you can also get this with the all-terrain wheels, in which case they include these pulleys. The front wheels are not attached. I guess that allows the box to be a little bit smaller. But the back wheels are attached. Oh, okay. Ooh, these wheels, they look quite nice. Wow. Well, that's nice. Having a container for this is kind of, I mean, like, it's not necessary, but it's a nice touch. Okay, let's see what else. The standard light fog remote. It says speed on it instead of reverse. That's cool. Put that aside. These are the, let's see, spare belts. They might not be spare belts. They might be for the all-terrain wheels. Let's take a closer look at this. Pretty good looking. Wow. Let's see, what's the size? It looks pretty small. 150, okay, that's cool. 160, 165 is like the standard that most all-terrain boards of this type comes with. I actually like the smaller size, so I'm totally cool with 150 millimeters. Charger, let's take a look at 4.5 amps. These are the front wheels. They are 97 millimeters, 97 by 52, 78A. Pretty standard ABEC style wheel using the ABEC clone core. They got the Y-shape skate tool. What is this? Handle? Where does this go? Oh, okay, these probably go together. Yeah, this is probably the handle. I think that's it. Let me organize this stuff, then we'll continue. Like I said, I just want to show you guys everything I'm seeing. The bearings are those bearings with the spacer and the washers built in. So that's nice. These are probably for the handle. Not sure what these are for yet. These look like the nuts for the base plate. We'll see. Okay, I've put on the wheels. Actually, let's start from the other side first. It's upside down. What am I seeing here and what am I thinking? At first glance, it looks like a pretty standard 2-in-1 style all-terrain board. It looks really wide. I wonder if my other boards are this wide. Yeah, that's wide. 275. That's about 270. No, a little bit under 274, 273-ish. That's pretty wide. I have an Atlas over here. So it's kind of hard to do things with one hand. Okay, so the Atlas is 250, about 255. Sorry, Atlas Pro. Well, Atlas Pro, same thing. And this is quite a bit wider. This is like, yeah, about 2 centimeters wider. Yeah, look, I'm just giving you my thoughts, okay? Like, does it matter? I don't know yet. I have to write it. But just from my own personal past experience, this, for me personally, it feels quite wide. And I prefer it not being so wide, especially if the middle is so flat. Because the thing is, when I'm writing, I put my, let me take my shoe off. I put my foot kind of like this. I wear size 44, by the way, so that's like a US size 10, I think. If I were writing like this, then I can feel the edges more, right? Where the concave comes up. But since I write like this, if I'm standing in the middle, then I don't feel the edges. And to me, it's a little, it's just a personal preference thing. I would probably end up standing like this, just so that my heel can feel the edge. But then I'm not in the center, so yeah. Okay, actually, I would be fine with the width if I can feel the concave curving up, you know? Anyway, padded grip tape, so that's nice, I guess. I personally am kind of indifferent about padded or not padded, but I suppose some people will like this. Propel, they seem very proud of the fact that they're not using hexagons, so maybe rhombus is the new hexagon. We'll see. Lengthwise, it looks to be pretty standard length for this category. Okay, this is not going to be like a very accurate measurement, but it's a little under 100. Yeah, it's about like 99, 98, 99, 98.5 or so centimeters. Pretty typical size for this category of boards. Here's the remote. Let's see if they have that smart turn on thing. Okay, turning on the remote is not going to turn on the board, but we should be able to just roll the back wheels to turn it on. Maybe not. There we go. I like it. Light looks pretty nice. I like that sound. I don't know if that was intentional, but I like it. If you long press the speed button, then the lighting mode changes. Let's flip the board over now. Well, actually, let me see how heavy it feels. Actually, I'm not super familiar with this weight, like 11 something kilograms. I mean, it feels heavy, but like relative to other boards in this category today, this is pretty light. Other boards in this category, well, first of all, they normally come with all-terrain wheels, and the weight is normally like 14, 15, 16, all the way up to like 20 kilograms nowadays. No, I think 20, no, we haven't. I'm not sure if we've really reached 20, but I think, but 14, 15, 16 kilograms are definitely common. Okay, yeah, let's flip it over. Let's take a look. Propel's marketing guy calls this piano black. Hey, I kind of like it. Oops, there's some stain mark, but okay, it wipes off pretty easily. That's cool. Okay. This is definitely one of the better looking carbon fiber decks that I've seen. Oh, actually, I think they said it's like a mix of carbon fiber and fiberglass or something. But yeah, you see how it looks like carbon fiber here and it blends into just plain black. So this is not the only board I've seen where it has this kind of effect, but it's not common for sure. And I like it. I don't like boards where it's just like full carbon fiber look, but this is a very nice touch. This logo, kind of big. I mean, I'm not, okay, me personally, not really a fan of huge logos, but whatever, it's all right. Website, PVG. PVG, I think it's the Propel Virtual Garage. Join us. Not sure what that is. Newsletter, Facebook, who knows? Okay, let's look at the cable management, or let's continue looking at the ESC box. They mentioned that the ESC is accessible. The ESC box is accessible from the bottom. So yeah, you can unscrew these, and looks like they're using, what do you call this screw head? This Torx key or Torx screws. Yeah. So it's less likely for someone to just come along and unscrew these. This kind of looks like, let me check real quick. Give me a sec. Oh, this is so fucking heavy. Oh, it's different. There was another board that looked kind of like, what board was it? This design looks familiar. I'm trying to, let's not evolve. Okay, I don't know. This might be their own design, but it looks familiar. There's some fins. I guess they're heat sinks. But there's, oh, this is for the this is for the taillight. So normally there are just two cables coming out going to the motors, but this one has a third one. It's not the most attractive cable management that I've seen, but it's okay. Look, it's $800. What do you want? Let's talk about these trucks now. Where do I? Okay. All right, I got parts like lying around everywhere, but these trucks are, yeah, I think they're like exactly the same as these. I don't remember which brand these are from, but basically lots of different brands use double kingpin trucks that are either exactly like this or very, very, very similar. Basically the same geometries, but just slightly different markings. You could say that these are tried and true trucks. That's one way of looking at it. Although like this looks a little different. It's like quite bumpy. What does that mean? That means it's cast? Is that how that works? I haven't seen a rear truck hanger. Actually, the front also, like these are round. This is rounded. I mean, not that it matters. I'm just trying to see how much of this board is like other boards versus not like other boards. Yeah, I don't remember seeing one where the truck hanger is like round over here, but I don't know, maybe there are. But anyway, the base plates are, as far as I can tell, they are the same as the base plates on many other double kingpin electric skateboards. Whoa, these are like some long screws. I guess that makes it easier for attaching accessories. And in the back, what the? Okay, these screws look almost too short in the back. You guys see that? Yeah, like these screws, they don't even fill the nut. That's interesting. So this is one of those things where, I wouldn't necessarily change it, but I would keep an eye on it. The ones back here are fine, but yeah, this is just kind of, anyway, wait, what is this? works. Okay, there's a cable coming out the front also. This looks like it's, I don't know if this is supposed to be farther in or if it's just how it looks. But anyway, there's a cable in front. Are there lights? Here are the parts for the handle. I don't think they come included with the Pivot S. They are included on the Pivot GT. I assume these mount to the bottom, probably like this. But I'm not quite sure how to access those screws at first glance. Like this sticks out so much, I can't really use a skate tool for this. So how do I do this? Wait, I'm sure, no, I don't think it goes on just like that. Does it? Oh, maybe it does. Let's use white light so you guys can see better. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I think, am I crazy? I think this just mounts on top. Yeah, I think that's how it works. And then I think, yeah, that's what these are for. Fascinating. Except I think this is the wrong one. Sorry, it's probably this one. Okay, I'm not using the best camera right now, so if you guys can't see, I apologize. Oh, interesting. Look what I found. So they have they have a slop stopper. It's just something that fits inside this hole in the hanger to prevent any like side-to-side movement like that. This piece, I'm pretty sure, goes over here, and I think that's what these two screws are for. No, this might be upside down. Shit, gotta take them off again. Whoops, 3.0, yep, perfect. No, what the fuck? This is like, no, this is not right. The fuck? This is not for this. Then, what the hell are these for then? Yeah, these are not for the handle. I was totally wrong. Let me figure this out. Okay, I'm just gonna use my own screws. No. This is too big. These are too long. I don't think they sent me the screws for this. Anyway, I asked Javen about this cable, and this is for their optional light kit that can be purchased separately. Why am I even covering this board? Here's the thing. I don't really cover boards where the only selling point is that it's cheaper than the competitors. That's kind of what this is compared to other boards with very similar specs. The main selling point of this board is that it's cheaper, but because it's from Propel, and Propel is known for their for the Propel Endeavor and other off-roading boards, I was just kind of curious to see what Propel would bring to a two-in-one configuration, to a two-in-one category. And so far, I would say that what Propel has brought to this category is a board that is good looking, I guess. I mean, there's nothing particularly special about it. Nothing that really stands out. The deck looks really nice. The deck actually looks nicer than I expected. When I looked at pictures, it just looked like another, carbon fiber deck. But once I got to look at it up close, I actually, I kind of liked it. Personally, not a big fan of the width of the deck, but I know some people will like it. Let me quickly give Beyond Riders a shout out. They sent over this, do we call them armored jackets? Oh, I didn't put the pads in yet. This is for the back. This is for the chest. I hope I never fall on my chest. These I think are for the shoulders, and these are for the elbows. They're very squishy. California Republic. Most of you probably don't know this, but I was actually born in California. I was born and raised in California. So yeah, Beyond Riders. Like I said earlier, it's too hot for me to ride right now, so it's definitely too hot for me to be wearing this. As soon as the weather cools, I would love to try this out. For those of you living in places that are cooler, check them out. Check out their website. Today's a new day, and Propel has sent me a box of goodies. Last time, they sent me the wrong screws for the handle, so I wasn't able to put it on. It looks like they've sent the correct screws now. No, there are two types. I wonder what they're for. Oh, probably for the headlights, yeah. Oh, wow, interesting. So today I'm gonna put this on also. Hey, look at this. I don't know if this can go on with the handle also. Actually, it probably can, because it looks like it's just gonna replace this piece. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, I see why this is not included with the Pivot S. It doesn't really make sense to use this with the 97mm wheels because the motors end up on the ground. Can you guys see that? So yeah, you're gonna need bigger wheels to be able to use this handle. I guess I'll just leave it on for now. Now I'm gonna put on these headlights. Not sure how to do it, but I think I can figure it out. So I'm sure that goes there, but does this just sit on top? And then there's a little gap in front? Is that how that works? Ah, there we go. Wait, but okay, so long pressing the speed button turns on the headlight. But doesn't that also affect the taillight mode? So when the headlights are on, the taillight must flash. I guess that's okay. I forgot about this piece. I'm guessing this goes between the deck and the headlights. And this piece in front fills in the gap. Okay. Trying to figure out where this cable goes. Just like that. Cool. Kind of a funny design though. I mean, for the cables coming out, plugging into itself, and cable coming out to the lights. So here's what the Propel Pivot S looks like with headlights and the handle. Let's put on these wheels. Sexy. The hanger seems to have a spacer built in, which is kind of nice. And there you have it. This is what the Propel Pivot S looks like with all-terrain wheels and headlights and the handle. Again, the headlights, handle, and all-terrain wheels are not included with the Pivot S, but you can get them separately. So in the next part of this video, I'll go out for a ride. I will first try it out with the all-terrain wheels, even though they don't come stock. After I try that, I will try out the 97mm wheels. And if I have time, I'll try out the cloud wheels also. I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little bit better at least. I might just wait for a dry day, but it's gonna be so hot. Like these days are just like really, really hot in Shanghai. If there's no cooler day coming up, I'll just ride on a hot day. That's fine. See you guys soon.